a hard count brought to you by our friends over at Huel. We say this a lot. It's that time of year. Weather's getting warmer. You got some different activities. You're getting invited places. It's a good time. However, when you're getting invited places and you're running on E necessarily, you don't always have time to go grab yourself a full-on meal. Huel is where you got to have yourself covered there, all right? Their Black Edition, ready-to-drink, complete meal in a bottle full of 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, low in sugar, all in a handy bottle. It's good vibes, taking care of y'all, taking care of us. Again, just making sure you have everything you need from a sustenance perspective so you don't have to mess around with going through a drive-thru or fixing yourself a meal at home. Huel has got you covered. So go to Huel.com. HUEL.com for 15% off plus a free new gift for customers using or a free gift for new customers rather, using code HARDCOUNT15. Again, 15% off plus a free gift for new customers using our code HARDCOUNT15. See the description to this video for the show for terms and conditions. Unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel, nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. So if you're a Michigan fan, very important to be dialed in to the On3 YouTube channel, college football, nothing but college football. Had Connor Stallions on the show this past weekend. Would encourage you to check out that conversation. Full hour-long conversation, unpacked a lot of different things. One of those things that we unpacked, though, was Bryce Underwood and just how different he is. We unpacked his recruitment, all those things. Because remember now, Connor Stallions coached Bryce Underwood during his playoff run. Now some intel dropped from Pete Nakos over at On3.com. Looking like Bryce Underwood is going to be that guy game one. That's the way it's looking. Now, again, there's a lot that still has to happen here. This still has to play itself out, but someone close to Michigan told Pete Nakos he's the guy. All right? Now, something to keep track of here is Mikey Keene. As of right now, currently not practicing, so it's just Bryce Underwood and Jaden Davis. So this is big for a number of reasons. One, Bryce Underwood's getting a lot of reps. Speaking of scholarship quarterbacks, those two the only guys getting reps. A lot of reps. When you're trying to inhale a playbook, get up to speed in the college game, that's huge. All right, so that's one part. The other part, though, that I would say is arguably as, if not more important, that's a massive opportunity for Bryce Underwood to win the team over, to be the guy in the huddle. And that's not saying Mikey Keene's not still a leader from the sideline or whatever he's doing during, springtime right now, but it's very different to be a leader in the huddle, in 11-on-11, making plays, winning the respect of your teammates in that way, and to not be able to actually participate in full football capacity. So there's that part of this. But I would also say, man, even if they did have a full 4 quarterbacks practicing right now on scholarship for Michigan, this is inevitable. And it's not about money so much to me in this discussion. It might be in some capacity. I don't know that to be a fact, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But the skill set of Bryce Underwood, to me, your expectations at Michigan are to go compete for a national championship, to go make the playoff at the very least, right? And some of that is, going to be laughed at from other fan bases, and, that's other opinions to be had. But my point in this whole thing is, like, last year you had enough there to say, okay, we beat the national champs. Okay, we beat Alabama. Okay, well, now we got this dude at quarterback. Our roster talent should be improved. We should be in a place to go make a run in this playoff, at the very least make the playoff. That's how you should feel, paired with the schedule itself. So all that to say now, if Bryce Underwood, if you're operating as your Michigan, assuming he's going to be your guy game one, and that ends up being the case, that makes the spring portal really interesting to me. Because now, if you're making a sales pitch to a wide receiver that jumps in the portal, it's very different to say, hey, we're having a quarterback battle, we'll see who wins, as opposed to saying, this dude was the number 1 ranked recruit, wire to wire. He's a 100 overall recruit. Look at what he's doing during practice. This dude's different. Want to come catch passes from him? Great. Here we go. You can now make that pitch if this ends up being the way that Michigan operates. The other thing, too, is as much as you can make the pitch, there's also some urgency, I'd have to believe. Because Bryce Underwood being your guy opens up a completely, in my opinion, new ceiling of what Michigan football can be on offense. You want to have Bryce Underwood maxed out? Go get him some weapons. Go get him some pieces. Not saying they don't feel good about what they have in-house, but I do believe that they'll go in the portal and add some guys, if not just one guy, to try and elevate what this offense is going to be and elevate what Bryce Underwood is his first year, again, I believe, as the guy in Ann Arbor. So go check out that article on on3.com, Pete Nakos. I just a little nibble of the intel, but go read the whole thing and get all the intel you need over there at on3.com.